Good morning everybody. It's Friday the 28th of April 2022 and I'm on the last leg of the 10k challenge, the last day of the 10k challenge and the last 2 and a bit kilometre section. I'm just coming down to the Charles Street intersection at Rupert and Howe. You can see on the sign there is a restaurant in the Seaport. I'll tell you more about the Seaport when we get around the other side of it. Just right against the don't walk sign. Don't recommend anyone else do it. Just trying to keep my rhythm up. As you know, if you watch the other videos, I started doing this on Monday with the idea that I would run a 10k course every day, the same 10k, and film only 2k of it each day. So at the end of it you get the full course, but you'd only have to watch a little bit each day. You get a little bit of information about nonsense in the suburbs. I had a second reason for doing that. I had done something like this in Goulburn in New South Wales once before, and it was a bit of fun. So that was reason number one for doing it down here. The second reason is, or was, I had signed up for a challenge to run 100 kilometres over the month of May, beginning on May the 1st, which is Sunday. The aim of that challenge was to raise some money for dementia research, and I'd done this thing once before, last year or maybe 2019, I can't remember when. I think it was 2021, and I completed the kilometres in something like 9 days. Not saying that to boast, just saying it because I did something like this every day, so I got it done and I raised some money. And so I wanted to be in training, if you like, to be able to do that again. Now at the moment I'm on the levee, the top of Royal Park, and you see lots of well, I hope you can see lots of beautiful autumn colours in the trees. And here's the made path on the top of the levee. I'm down a bit of a dip in a moment. Just through the trees there on the right hand side, you probably can't see much detail of it, is the Royal Park skate park. Pretty big complex. I can see kids there with skateboards and scooters and the BMX bikes. Autumn is a very colourful season here in Launceston. Lots of deciduous trees that are just changing colours before losing all their leaves. Lots of places to walk to see that, as well as other places where you have the native Australian trees that don't lose their leaves, the evergreens. The rider, so apologies for the heavier breathing again. Morning. This park is also a location for the cenotaph for the Anzac Day services. The people I run with on a Sunday, I talked about them doing a run they call the Swamp, which goes up towards Mowbray on the 2 to 4 kilometre stretch. They often start here at this gateway in Royal Park, across this little Spanish restaurant cafe here called Tio Rico. Now, I don't speak Spanish, but some people I know that do tell me Tio Rico means rich uncle. Not Uncle Rich, but Rico is Spanish for rich. Tio, obviously, according to them anyway, Spanish for uncle. The people who used to run it, I assume it's the same owners, are actually Venezuelan, but they speak Spanish in Venezuela. Coming down the other side of Royal Park, you probably can't see it very well. Over on the right hand side, the back of the park, are the huge concrete flood levees walls, and we're about to go along the boardwalk for the Tamar River. You can see it ahead of me there, and a big grey building over there is the Silo Hotel. Might have mentioned that earlier, but I'll mention it again. They called the Silo Hotel because it used to be grain silos, and then at some point they stopped storing grain there. And for a long time the building was vacant. A local businessman bought it, renovated it and whatever, turned into a hotel. If you remember in the last clip when I went across the bridge with the brown planking and all this, this section here is also made of the same plastic planking material, obviously different colour. 2016 there were really bad floods here. See where the water is now down there, and it came up over this boardwalk, which at the time was timber, and of course was all damaged by the water and had to be replaced with this plastic stuff, which comes in planks, I guess the best way to describe it, and laid down and screwed in, made from recycled plastic shopping bags and things like that. And the end of the boardwalk here goes around the corner, but down the end here is the ticket office for Tamar cruises. Two boats, one that the small one that takes you up the river into the Cataract Gorge, back down around the seaport here, and the bigger boat that takes you for a 4-hour cruise up the Tamar to the Batman Bridge and back. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing. And the 4-hour one, you get lunch and you get to sample local produce and wines and so on. So, continuing along the front of the seaport here, a Sea Scouts building on the right there. Then these buildings up on the right are apartments. It's called the seaport because the Launceston was a trading port. The boats bringing goods from the mainland used to come up the river to here to unload. More apartments directly ahead of me here. There's marina that's on the right, left, I beg your pardon, left. It said it was built for the Sydney Olympics, and then when it was no longer needed, a local businessman, the same bloke who bought the Sino Hotel, bought the marina, had it disassembled, brought it down here, reassembled it. So some folklore goes, he didn't realise he was supposed to charge people to park their boats. So initially people parked their boats for free. Not sure if that's true or just a bit of folklore. On the right hand side there are restaurants and cafes, 3 or 4 of them here. And then another one just on the corner here. Butcher's favourite cafe, next one down, and the Rupert and Hound. Now this bridge here was built in about 2018, 2019 as part of the city deal, as it was called, between the Commonwealth Government and Launceston City Council. Before this bridge was here, you had to use the Charles Street Bridge, which has a footpath over on the right there, to get across the river. And with the opening of this Riverbend Park here, I realised that a pedestrian bridge would be much more convenient and much safer. So it was built. This section here on the left is the North Esk River, and park on the right, talked about many times, is called Riverbend Park, because it's on the bend of the river obviously. It used to be an industrial site. Council, they took over the land, or bought the land, whatever happened. They turned into a wonderful children's playground, barbecue facilities, picnic lawns, and so on. Very popular place in the most of the year, autumn, spring, summer, not so much in winter as you'd expect. Nevertheless, very popular place. Just come around this bend, and I think the river officially becomes the Tamar here, because the South Esk, which comes out of the bridge back up on my left, has joined the North Esk and made the Tamar. Almost at the end of the 10k loop and today's challenge. So I'll say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something about Launceston and been given a bit of a tour guide. The blokes you might have heard down near the ticket office asking if I was making a movie. Of course, that's what I am doing. I welcome your comments and feedback about any aspect, the running, the video, the commentary, the information. So thank you for watching, and I'll leave the camera rolling till we get back. probably just hear me breathing in my footsteps. From here on, about the next couple of 100 metres, to get back to my bike. I hope I don't get collected by the garbage truck that's backing up at the moment. You can see when he's turning around. Again, thank you for watching.